Yankee closer Luke Weaver comes in. Clay Holmes had a great inning. A 1-2-3, a strikeout, fly ball and a ground ball. But Weaver has been brilliant, and here he comes into the ninth. Your thoughts, Susan?
Well, one of the things that I love about Weaver is that he said he doesn't feel like a closer. They feel like they're all one unit out there. Look, as long as whatever he feels like, he's been brilliant.
The pitch to Pasquantino is fouled off, first base out. What I like about Weaver, he throws strikes.
Yep. And for a guy who they weren't even sure was going to make the team 7 months ago, this is really something.
Vitti, 1 for 3, had a ribby double for the only Kansas City run. Pitch, caught on and missed. And the count 0-2. There's the change, and he has a very good change. His fastball, mid-90s usually. Well, 0-2. This is a big batter because Perez is on deck, and he could tie it. Now, here is the 0-2 to Pasquantino. He struck him out, swinging on a change in the dirt. 1 away, and the Yankees are 2 outs away from the American League Championship Series.
I mean, you can see that, John, just what you said about throwing strikes. He's a little pumped up there. He's walking around. He's the one when he got his first Dave, and I had him on the air. He said he kind of blacked out. He said, I know I got it, but I don't remember it.
Well, sometimes that happens, you know. Well, here is Salvi Perez. He is 0 for 3. With 1 out, no one on, bottom of the ninth, the Yankees have a 3-1 lead. The pitch swung on, pop foul back here.
That's that four-seam fastball. Everybody swings at that, John. It looks like so tempting and so tantalizing, but you can't get on top of it. And they all foul it back.
There'll be an 0-1 to Perez. With 1 out, no one on here in the bottom of the ninth inning. And Luke Weaver's 0-1, caught on and missed. And the count 0-2, and there's that changeup again.
Let's throw a fastball change. If you can get away with it, that's great.
Well, the 2 changeups he's thrown have been just about on the ground. Tough to hit that out of the ballpark. He might hit a ground ball to short. So it'll be an 0-2 to Salvi Perez. With 1 out, no one on, bottom of the ninth. The Yankees are 2 outs away. Here's the 0-2. Wasted the fastball outside, 1 and 2. Fastball 96. He throws hard enough. Yeah. If you locate, 96 is plenty hard.
Sure is.
Now here's the 1-2. That is grounded foul at home plate. Another change all the way down. Which, frankly, is where you want it.
So 96, the changeup's anywhere between 88 and 89. He's a constant movement. He's just a movement. He never stops moving till he gets right on that rubber. Walks the circumference of the mound.
One and 2 on Perez. With 1 out, no one on. And Weaver deals. Struck him out swinging high fastball. 2 away. The Yankees need 1 more to go to the American League Championship Series against either Cleveland or Detroit. So Weaver comes on. 2 straight strikeouts. And here is Yuli Gurriel. This save opportunity is brought to you by Workman Circle Multi-Care Center. 2 outs, no one on. The Yankees are 1 out away. And Weaver deals to Gurriel. A high fly to center. This is it. Judge is there. He makes the catch. Ball game over. American League Division Series over. Yankees win. The Yankees win. So great pitching by the Yankees. Cole, fabulous. And both Holmes and Weaver, 1, 2, 3. A fabulous victory. The Yankees move on to the American League Championship Series as they celebrate on the field. In a moment, Suzyn will be along with her star of the game. Casamigos Tequila toasts today's Yankees victory. The family of Casamigos Tequilas, Añejo, Blanco, Cristalino, Reposado, Mezcal, and the new Casamigos Jalapeno. Casamigos Tequila. Brought to you by those who drink it. Please celebrate responsibly. The players have all gathered just a little bit past the mound in the infield as they celebrate. And in a moment, I don't know if it's a moment, they have a right to celebrate. You know, one thing about this baseball and the playoffs, etc., until you live it, you really don't realize how unbelievably long the baseball season is. I mean, the players gather in Tampa, about February 17th or 18th or so. And then when March comes about, they start playing exhibition games, which mean nothing at all, but it gets the people in shape, yada, yada, yada. And they play about 30 exhibition games. Then they come north where it's freezing, and they start the year and play 162. So when you get to this point, it's pretty exciting. It's very exciting. So now the players are wending their way off the field, and Suzyn will get her man, as you know, in just a moment. As the Yankees win this series 3-1, winning both games in Kansas City. And, of course, when you play playoff baseball, usually, not all the time, but usually pitching is so dominant. And it has been in this series as well. Look at the 2 games the Yankees won out here. They won 3-2 and 3-1. Oh, there's Suzyn. I see her now. And let's go down on the field. And here is Suzyn Starr.
Okay, John, I'm with Anthony Volpe, and I'm watching you with the smile on your face. How does this feel?
It feels right. This is what we work for, so it's another step, and we're going to be ready to go. Okay,
you're standing right in back of Garrett Cole. What are you seeing there today?
No, I mean, we saw it the whole week. He won the ball. He won this game. And when you got the best pitcher in the world, it feels good when you got an elimination game and he's going.
You know, one of the things that you told me a long time ago that you like to do, you got the pitch clock in and you like to hear what it is and watch him hit exactly where they call.
No, exactly. And he was attacking the whole day with all his pitches. So whenever you see that, I mean, in the first inning, you just tell his stuff was electric and he was attacking with it.
Okay, and everybody's at bat seemed to be getting better and better as this series went on. You had some hard hit balls today, Judge obviously, and then Stanton. Do you guys feel like you're starting to really get a rhythm going?
No, 100%. I think the whole series, even when we weren't getting results, even when we haven't scored as many runs as we feel like we should have, the at-bats have been I think, championship level at bats.
Okay, that was kind of a strange thing, that double play made by Birdie, by the way. That was tremendous. Guy in second game at first base to do that. What happened over there?
No, yeah, like you said, great play by Birdie, and then just they're playing hard. They're trying to. They're playing for their season. So obviously, I mean, no, we're just all trying to make plays out here. So.
You guys got down there very early. I know a lot of guys got down there in January. What does this mean? We're in October. It is such a grind, and it gets to it. To be able to do this and celebrate, and I guess it's going to be a great one in there today with your teammates. What does this mean to you?
That means everything, like you said. I mean, I've never been on a team this close and this tight, and we don't want to stop playing together and stop being together. So, like we said at the beginning, I mean, this is just one step, but we want to keep playing.
Congratulations. Go have some fun.
Thank you.
Okay, John, we'll throw it back upstairs to you.
Well, thank you, Suzyn. And John Bertie, you had a very good game. Well, the Yankees win the game 3-1, and they win the series 3-1. Now they'll get a couple of days off, or more than a couple of days off. And I think, I never know anything, but I think the American League Championship Series begins on Monday. And since the Yankees had the best record in the American League, it will begin at Yankee Stadium, which is always a great help. So the Yankees win 3-1. They capture the division series 3-1. And we'll get back with more in just a moment. on the WFAN New York Yankees radio network, electrified by the Jeep 4xe lineup. Now back at Royal Stadium, Yankees win the American League Division Series 3-1 as they win tonight 3-1, and the Yankees have off until Monday when they'll begin the American League Championship Series at Yankee Stadium against either the Tigers or the Indians. Not Indians, Guardians. Come on, John, it's been a couple of years. Well, the Judge family of Interstate Batteries has 99 reasons why Interstate batteries are the best. Reason number 1, Interstate is your battery for all of your auto, marine, and household needs. The game attendance brought to you by Once Upon a Coconut, more than just coconut water. The paid attendance tonight was 39,012, a sellout here at Royal Stadium. The game took 2 hours and 36 minutes. And the length of the game is brought to you by CertaPro Painters, the painting professionals. But here are the totals for the Yanks: 3 runs, 8 hits, no errors. They left 7. And for Kansas City, 1 run, 6 hits, no errors. They left 4. Garrett Cole, the winner, is 1-0. Michael Wacha, the loser, is 0-1. The save went to Jeff Weaver, and that was his 3rd save. Well, they only won 3 games. So Jeff Weaver saved them all, and he's become a star in his own right in this year. So the Yankees win it by the score of 3-1. The time of the game, 2 hours and 36 minutes. The attendance, 39,012 in the final. The Yankees 3 and the Royals 1. New York Yankees baseball is a production of WFAN in conjunction with the New York Yankees. Studio operations by Connor Green. Producer engineer in the booth is Matt Shortus. Executive producer Dove Kramer. Coordinating producer Jonathan Delfino. Production assistance by Rick Roush. Now please stay tuned for the Verizon Yankees postgame show with Justin Shackle. And that's next. And for Suzyn Waldman, this is John Sterling saying so long from Royal Stadium in Kansas City. The Yankees win the division series 3-1. They win tonight 3-1. Have a good night on the WFAN New York Yankees radio network.
For the 4th time in the last 8 years, the New York Yankees are headed back to the American League Championship Series. Behind Garrett Cole, they top the Royals 3-1 in Game 4. They take the ALDS in 4 games. As we welcome you to the Verizon Yankees postgame show, the clubhouse celebration has just begun. Suzyn Waldman's downstairs in the clubhouse. Suzyn, what do you see?
You can hear this. We've got right in the middle of this. They're just starting with MVP chants and Aaron Judge in the middle of all of this. And this is a little raucous, this one. They've been waiting for this one. And you can see that we have beer being thrown over somebody under there. And it's a smaller person. So I imagine it's Gleyber Torres as they get. Now, Jazz Chisholm in the middle of all of this. And he's... And I'm with Clark Schmidt right now. This is a little bit more bubbly and a little more raucous than the last two.
I think there's a little aggression from the win. Everybody's a little bit chippy.
Well, this is an important one, and you heard Aaron Judge talking about that we're going to get more and more raucous as you're going here. Yeah. You guys have been doing this for a long time. You went through a long season with this injury. To get here, what does this mean to you?
Yeah, I mean, it means the world. I think this is obviously another step in the journey, and we can't wait to get the next series going.
Okay, go have some more fun over here. And I'm right here with Clay Holmes, and I was just talking to Clark Schmidt. We were talking about the bullpen, how you guys have become like one person out there and one unit. How much has that helped you?
Definitely. I think that's what's got us going right now. We feel like we're all together. Doesn't matter what situation, who it is. We believe in each other, and we can feel that.
Okay, who's over there with the 2 beer bottles and his goggles? We can't see with that. Jason Dominguez. He's
got a look going right now.
Okay, so when you're looking at this game, how good was Garrett today?
Man, when you think about Garrett Cole, I mean that's who he is right there. I mean, it's incredible. A game where we want to win this one. He comes up 7 strong. just an incredible start, and it's fun to watch.
And this Kansas City team, you can't give them too much credit. This is this really is a team that got the most out of their talent all year.
Yeah, incredible team over there. I mean, they play really good baseball. They were playing really good. They just do things the right way, and teams that do that, they're hard to beat, and it showed. But I think we played better, and it was a good series to win.
Congratulations! Go have some more fun.
Thank you.
Oh. Okay, Nestor Cortez is the. Yes, you did do something. I'm with Austin Wells dancing here. Can you tell me what this means to you today? You've got good moves, by the way. We saw the moves on TikTok. You've got those moves still.
I got some good moves, but winning the ALDS is amazing. It's another step on the way, and it means everything.
How good was Garrett Cole today?
He was outstanding. He did exactly what we needed him to do. Shut him down and kept the momentum on our side.
When that bullpen comes in, I was just talking to Clay Holmes about this, and it almost turned into one total unit, and it doesn't matter who comes in where.
Yeah, I agree. The whole bullpen's doing an amazing job. They've been doing great all year. We got the best guys in the league, I think, but in our bullpen. So.
I know this is not a time really to look back on your year, but your year has been quite amazing, starting off where you are and look where you are right now. Do you have a minute at least to appreciate that?
Yeah, maybe a minute, but that's about it. It's a lot of fun, and it's been great, and I just like to keep winning.
Okay, go have some fun. Thank you, Austin. Okay, Justin, so this is this is a pretty raucous one. This goes right up against some World Series parties that I have seen, actually. Right here, I'm with Oswaldo Cabrera, who's now protecting me from champagne here. What does this mean to you?
So much. I'm so happy for this victory that we have today. But like I always say, we got more incoming, and we have to keep the same focus. Obviously, enjoy the night, but we have to keep focusing.
What is the feel? You guys started very early this year. A lot of it went down really early to Tampa. To get to this point in mid-October and get to the ALCS, what does that mean?
Means a lot for us. Means a lot because we know that we get on a little.
Oh, okay.
We get. I'm sorry.
Here. One soda was running amok in here.
We get with a little bit of couple hard months, and we went through together. So for that reason, we are so happy that we stay together, and we are keeping that that family here.
Congratulations, Oswaldo. Go have some fun. Justin, this group is really. I don't even know how to say this.
Well, they're coming off the field off a tight, intense game. A 3-1 win. The bullpen doing yeoman's work yet again. 15 2/3 innings, one unearned run allowed the entire series, Susan.
And the culprit now with the beer and dousing everybody is the MVP, Aaron Judge, who is really having a tremendous time here. And they're still. I'll grab somebody in a second. But you know what? Sometimes you just need to let off a little steam, and they had not really done that here. The other two parties were a little less than this, and I'm standing in front of a group now, Anthony Volpe and Jazz Chisholm. It is Jazz Chisholm. Nobody has as much fun. Nobody has as much fun as Jazz Chisholm on and off the field. We've decided that already. What does this mean to you to be here?
I mean, it means a lot, especially to be here with these guys, man. We've been fighting with each other. We've been going through it. This is a great series by the Royals. They played their butts off and everything, man. We had a great time, but it means all.
Okay. If you can hear what they're doing, they are booing Jazz Chisholm as they are pouring champagne. You're going to enjoy coming back here, aren't you? Well, that was great. Okay, he's coming back. You're going to enjoy being booed here every year, aren't you?
Yeah, I'm going to enjoy it a lot.
Okay, really, what does this mean to you, Jazz? You've come over here.
It means a lot. I've never been this far in the postseason. I mean, these guys are doing everything they can. They got my backs. No matter who boos me, whoever comes at me, they're always going to stand tall right on the side of me. And I mean, it means the world to me.
The thing that's so amazing is how accepted, how quickly you were by both the fan base, but most importantly by your teammates.
Oh, yeah. I mean, the fans, my teammates. I mean, I love these guys. I mean, I go to war with these guys every day. I got their back no matter what. Your eyes look like they're burning just like mine. But, I mean, the fan base and this team, I got their backs no matter what. I'm always going to be a Yankee. especially with this experience, and I'm never going to forget this experience.
Congratulations. 2 more of these to go, you know. ALCS
Yeah, we
and
definitely
the World
got 2
Series.
more.
Okay.
This ain't where we stopping, guys.
Go have some fun.
Thank you.
Okay, Justin.
Amazing. Yeah, we heard those boos in the clubhouse. That was a terrific capper here to follow off what we heard the last 2 nights here at Kauffman Stadium. Look, interpret it any way you want.
Well,
Chisholm liked it. He liked the fuel.
Yeah, he did. And one of the things that they were just doing, there are about 5 of them, and I have one eye that's totally closed with champagne. But what they were doing, that they had surrounded him and booing, like you heard the boos, but they were pouring champagne over his head as they were yelling, boo, boo, boo. And it was just an amazing sight. This guy, he told me, I guess it was a couple of weeks ago, let me grab star of this series. That is Giancarlo Stanton. And first of all, let's get to today's game. How good was Garrett Cole out there?
Amazing. The guy we want on the mound in a clinching game, and he showed.
All right, what is it? How have you been able to focus in so much? You know, you take today. Jez Chisholm was talking about you, and Anthony Volpe talking. You can just do today so well, better than everybody. And you've had some hard times around here. How have you done that?
You just got to lock it in, laser focus. I mean, it's the most important time of the year, and you know, without me playing my best, you know, with me playing my best, good things will happen. So that's just try to lock it in.
Did they know you were going to steal that base yesterday?
It came quick, so we weren't expecting him to be so far off and him to have such a slow delivery, so it came quick.
When you look at this season and what this has meant to everybody and everything that you've gone through, what are you feeling like right now as you go into the ALCS?
Ready. This is fun and all that, but this not satisfied would be how I feel. We're in a good place. That doesn't mean we're in a great place, so just keep it rolling.
Hey, congratulations, guys. Some fun.
Thank you.
Okay, Justin. All right, they've turned the lights on. I guess it's over.
Does that help your burning eyes?
No. Well, do you know what's amazing about this? Is it's like they did this the other time too. It's like last call at the bar. They've turned on.
Well, the players are coming out to the field now to take a group picture.
Okay, but I've got the captain here, and he'll be there in a second. What are you feeling right now? You are in the middle of all this and all the chants and everything right here, and I'm going to let you go in 2 seconds. What does this mean to you?
It means a lot. You know, I said earlier, you know, our season in 23, it ended here. You know, we had a big team meeting after, just kind of all of us reflecting, talking about the things we need to work on, things we need to change, so we don't have this feeling again of our season ending, you know, with no postseason. And I think a lot of guys took that to heart. A lot of guys put the time, the effort in the offseason. Guys showed up to Tampa early. And, you know, it's showing now. It showed in the regular season, coming out with the best record in the AL. And then for guys to come here and, you know, win a tough series against a great team, the Royals, who had a fantastic season. It just speaks volumes to this team, the type of guys you got in this room.
Okay, go take your picture. They're waiting for you.
There we go.
Congratulations. Okay, I think we got everybody that we need.
I love it, Suzyn. The picture doesn't get snapped until you say so. And Aaron Judge
it doesn't get snapped until he gets there, and Stanton is still around, so they'll wait for those two.
Perfect. Yeah, the Yankees right now back out on the field just to the left of the pitcher's mound. You see a ton of goggles resting on the foreheads of some players as they're about to take that picture. After winning the American League Division Series over the Royals in 4 games, they win Game 4, 3-1, moving on to the ALCS for the 4th time in the last 8 years, and their record 19th trip overall. And I don't know if you could hear it in the background, but that group photo, the group making a lot of noise as they pose for the snaps. And rightfully so. Look, a lot of pressure on the whole rest versus rust argument leading into this series against a hot and dangerous Royals team filled with speed. And they didn't strike out much. And they had 2 balls at the top of their rotation. This was a formidable opponent coming out of the AL Central. And they are taking that picture now. And now they are... Well, they're being told to stay on the field. Suzyn, they're being told to go back on the field because now Aaron Judge has emerged from the clubhouse to go take that photo. Well, here comes Stanton now. Judge has joined the group. Stanton coming out. And I think you have Pat Rossler, the assistant hitting coach, jogging out to the group now. So this group posing for the photo as they'll get ready for the ALCS. It'll come back on Monday night over at Yankee Stadium. That's when Game 1 will take place. Yankees will face the winner of the Guardians and the Tigers, who have a Game 5 set coming up on Saturday over in Cleveland. But look, Gerrit Cole in this game, absolutely masterful. The Yankees received exactly what they wanted and what they needed from their ace. And he got hit hard in terms of contact in Game 1, but he came back tonight. He just threw a ton of strikes. He worked efficiently. He leaned in on the four-seamer and the cutter, and the Royals also helped him out by swinging early in the count. We're going to break down Cole's outing for you as we roll along here. This is the Verizon Yankees postgame show. Again, the Yankees win it here at Kauffman Stadium. 3-1 the final in Game 4 of the American League Division Series. They take the series from the Royals and earn a trip back to the ALCS. And Suzyn, you still with me? Think about it this way, Suzyn. Last October 2nd, we ended this season right here at Kauffman Stadium. Who would have thought we'd be back here the following October?
And that was Carlos Rodon's lowest point of his Yankee career here. But Aaron Judge, you heard Aaron Judge with me talking about just that last year and what that meant. And, and everybody is, by the way, Kansas City gave them everything they could for a team that is 30 games better than they were last year. Terrific young team, and if they keep their pitching, you're going to see them for quite a while. But everybody knows this wasn't easy. This was not an easy, and I know it's 4 games and not 5, but they were a formidable opponent.
Well, Suzyn, get ready because everybody's coming back off the field, so you're going to have your pick of the litter, and I think Tommy Kahnle's leading off the charge, coming back out from the dugout, so stay ready because I think we have more interviews coming. Again, the Yankees win this one 3-1 the final in Game 4. Gerrit Cole picks up the win. He does with what an ace flat out does. 7 innings of 1-run ball. Needed only 87 pitches to do so. And then Clay Holmes and Luke Weaver did the rest, picking up the final 6 outs. Clay Holmes and that bowling ball sinker back at the most opportune time tosses a scoreless 8th. Luke Weaver looks like he's getting stronger and stronger with every single out that he records in this closer's role. He pitches a scoreless 1-2-3, bottom of the 9th inning to seal up the division series for the Yankees. They've now won 18 of the last 19 series they played here against the Royals. And in this game, the Yankees went 3 for 10 with runners in scoring position. You also saw some results from the captain, Aaron Judge, hitting a hard double in the 6th inning. It led to a run. He stole a base as well, walked twice, so Aaron Judge reaches base 3 times in this one. Giancarlo Stanton, who you heard was Suzyn, knocking in another run. He had a fantastic series, a 2-hit night here in Game 4 for Stanton as well. Contributions up and down, quality at-bats continue for Anthony Volpe, who this series looked pretty sharp at the plate, getting on base, making things happen, and then so many questions surrounding the first base position. Well, Oswaldo Cabrera and John Birdie, they teamed up to quiet those worries. Birdie here in Game 4, he had a hit in the 5th inning that led to Michael Wacha getting knocked out. It led to a run being scored. He also reached on a walk but played very nice first base, made the defensive play of the game, which we'll get to a little bit later on in that 6th inning. A 3-3-6 double play started by Birdie. Suzyn, what's the scene like down there right now?
It's a little quieter, and I don't think should I try and get Gerrit Cole right here?
I think you should, if you can.
I should, if I can, get Gerrit Cole.
I'd love to talk to you, Suzyn. What do you got for me?
How you feeling, Gerrit? You made some entrance into the picture.
Yeah, they gotta wait for me. Zillow threw me in the media room. It's not my fault.
Not your fault. All right, let's talk about tonight. How did you feel tonight? And you knew what was at stake tonight.
Yeah, I felt really good. Offense striking in the first was huge. Allows us to attack the strike zone. Fastball command was really good.
They're not an easy team, are they?
No, they are not. No, they are not.
What does this mean to you with everything that you've gone through?
This is a big series. Especially coming back from being injured and being able to contribute here late in the season. It feels really good. But my teammates have had my back all year, and our training and coaching staff has got me to this point as well. So a lot of people contributed to this. So I'm really really thankful.
How about the defense that was out there tonight and all year with you? The infield defense. How about a couple of catches that Soto made out there?
Yeah, The defense in the first game was exceptional, and we played real tight tonight. We had Soto definitely had a couple tough chances there towards the wall and some deep fly balls. I mean, that's what we're looking for. We're looking to play a really good brand of baseball in terms of offense, defense, and pitching. So we're still hungry, though. We gotta keep getting better.
You ready for 2 more of these? They're getting rowdier and rowdier every time.
They are. I am definitely ready for 2 more of these.
Congratulations. Go have some fun.
Thank you, Susan.
Okay, Justin.
That's Garrett Cole, tonight's winning pitcher, talking with Suzyn Waldman in the clubhouse as the Yankees continue the celebration here at Kauffman Stadium. They were victorious over the Royals 3-1. Here the final, their ace, with a virtuoso performance. Again, 1 run allowed in 7 innings of work, 4 strikeouts.
Because there's no more liquor. It's all gone, and we've got a lot of dancing going on. If you haven't seen Austin Wells' TikTok, he's got some moves, that guy. He can really dance. And now without the bubbly going around, we have Clark Schmidt and Austin Wells, and, of course, Jazz. And now they're moving over to another corner because I guess Alex Verdugo has found 1 more bottle that he can spray over somebody's head. But this is getting you know what? These have the right addition every time. The first one was kind of demure, and all of a sudden it was done. And then the last one was a little more, and this one is good. This one, it's like something was really accomplished, and it is. And to get to the ALCS is no mean feat, and this kind of team is always hard for the Yankees because they're scrappy. And pesky teams are very difficult for people to navigate because you never know what they're going to do. And that's the kind of thing that this team has been so good at. And if you've got 1 more minute, I think the manager of the team must have gone for a second. I've heard such great things out of your guys today about, now we're hungry for this, but talking about starting in January, a lot of them did, and working and what this means to them tonight.
Yeah, this has been a hungry group from the start. And as you know, it did start before spring training. So many of these guys reported before they needed to, with an edge, with a focus of obviously coming off a tough year last year and wanting to make right by that. A lot of people had a lot of purpose going in the winter, and we get to go play for a pennant now. When you get to,
Garrett Cole was talking about the defense that has had his back all year. What about the defense tonight? Birdie in his second game at first base, those catches by Soto in right field. There was so much going on.
Yeah, there were a lot of big-time plays. Like, I can't say enough about our 2 first basemen this series. Riz goes down. What are we going to do at first? Cabby and John Birdie split it, and they were outstanding over there. They held it down and then some, contributed with the bat as well. But you're right, some really good plays by our outfielders. Doogie was great in left. The throw in the first game by Soto, we might lose that game if that doesn't happen. Judgy was great in center. Just a lot of really good things in a series where we didn't score a ton of runs. We played a really clean brand of baseball.
Speaking of the offense, you start to look, and we've been doing this a long time, so I see Volpe starting to hit, and I see Judge starting to hit, and Stanton is in another place altogether. You look forward to Cleveland or Detroit, whoever that is, and know that this offense is starting to click.
Yeah, that's what we didn't break through with a ton of runs, but I feel like a lot of our guys, you mentioned Volpe, his at-bats this series were excellent. He actually hit into some tough luck and still managed a bunch of hits and was on base. I feel like guys are having really good, tough at-bats. I keep hearing, Kansas City walked us, and that's why they walked us because that's who we are, and we make you work, and we make it tough on you. And I thought we saw that a lot, and hopefully that manifests itself with some more runs the next round.
Giancarlo Stanton's gone through a lot here since he's walked in the door. How is he able to I asked him like that. He says because it's important. How is he able to put that behind him this time of year and do what he's doing?
He's as good as I've seen. He's mentally really, really tough. A lot of guys talk about blocking out the noise, or he lives it. He truly does. If he has a bad at bat, it doesn't affect him. If people are getting on him, it doesn't affect him. He knows he has a job to do. He's really good at staying in the moment.
With all the things that have happened this year, how proud are you of this group to get here?
Yeah, I'm so excited. I said all along, when we got into the playoffs, we've been through a lot. We had the best record in the American League, but we've been through a lot. We faced our share of adversity this year. I thought we played a really good, tough team this series. So definitely proud for the opportunity to go play for a pennant again. Seems like a while, and hopefully we can go get that done.
Go have some fun. I think they've used all the liquor up, but you can have fun anyway.
Thank you, Susan.
Okay, Justin, we'll throw it back to you.
Thanks so much, Susan. Aaron Boone and his team moving on. Going home, moving on. They'll have a nice little break. And Game 1 of the ALCS will be at Yankee Stadium on Monday as we continue to bring you coverage of the Yankees' victory here in Game 4 of the ALDS. They win it over the Royals 3-1 here at Kauffman Stadium. Some family and children currently outside near the Yankee dugout on the third base side. Aaron Judge is out with his wife and talking to other player wives as well. Garrett Cole and more players are now coming out of the dugout from the Yankees clubhouse following this victory. They continue to take pictures and embrace family and friends as the Yankees win it in 4 games. And now it is back on to the American League Championship Series for the 4th time in the last 8 seasons. We'll take a break. When we come back, we'll run through the highlights here at Game 4. Yankees win it 3-1, and they close down the series. They win the division series over Kansas City here tonight at Kauffman Stadium. This is the Verizon Yankees postgame show on WFAN Yankees Radio. Back here at Kauffman Stadium, it's the Verizon Yankees postgame show. Justin Shackle with you. Yankees wrap up the American League Division Series over the Royals here in Game 4. They win it 3-1. They take the series in 4 games, winning it 3-1. And you heard the clubhouse celebration coverage with Suzyn Waldman. The clubhouse report with Suzyn brought to you by the New York Lottery. Play the new scratch-off games for your chance to win. Gambling problem? Call 1-877-8-HOPE-NY. And still, a lot of the Yankee players out on the field right now, between the dugout and the third base line, taking pictures with family and children and friends as well as they continue to celebrate. And a well-earned celebration as this team fought hard. There were 4 very close games here against a scrappy, speedy Royals team that is certainly on the come-up in the American League Central with players like Bobby Witt and Vinny Pasquantino and Michael Massey as well, and obviously Salvador Perez, and the rotation anchored by Seth Lugo and Cole Reagans. They could be a force in this division as they continue to gain experience. But right now it is the Yankees, and they are going to the American League Championship Series. They had a chance to close the door here tonight, and they did so, and it was because of their ace. First and foremost, it was Garrett Cole. First pitch of tonight's game came at 8:08 Eastern here at Kauffman Stadium, and the pitching matchup, it was Garrett Cole starting for the Yankees. Righty Michael Wacha took the mound for the Royals in a pitching rematch from Game 1. And sometimes the best pitch that you will see is the first one thrown. And Gleyber Torres pounced on the first pitch of the night from Michael Wacha, lining a double to left center field. Next up to the plate to face Wacha was Juan Soto.
Be an 0-1 to Soto. Hit on the ground in the hole. There's a base hit right field. Rounding third is Torres. He's coming home. Ball's bobbled anyway. It's a base hit and an RBI for Juan Soto. What a great beginning for the Yanks.
Yankees took a 1-0 lead 3 pitches into the game, but Aaron Judge hit into a 6-4-3 double play. Austin Wells flew out to left to end the top of the first. Last night's hero, Giancarlo Stanton, led off the second with a double down the right field line, but Jazz Chisholm Jr., Anthony Volpe, and Alex Verdugo went down in order to strand a runner in scoring position. As for Cole, he went 6 up, 6 down over the first 2 innings with 2 strikeouts. He was throwing more four-seamers early than he did in Game 1. 5 of the first 6 outs he recorded tonight came on four-seam fastballs. After the Yanks went down in order in the top of the third, the bottom third of the Royal lineup put a runner at second, but with 2 outs, Cole had the elixir for the leadoff hitter, Michael Massey.
There's the 0-2. Struck him out swinging, high fastball. Threw it right by him. Now in the inning, that's the 3rd strikeout for Cole. In the inning, no runs, 1 hit, and 1 left. And now the end of 3 innings of play. It's 1-0 Yanks.
Yeah, another fastball right there. Cole allowed 2 base runners through 3 innings. He retired Witt, Pasquantino, and Perez in order to end the 4th inning. So it was 1-0 Yankees in the 5th, and they forced Royals manager Matt Cucciaro to make a move. With 2 outs and a runner on first, John Birdie, tonight's 9-hitter and starting first baseman, roped a single into right field. It allowed Verdugo to get to third, and the next hitter was Gleyber Torres, batting with runners on the corners.
Here's the 2-1. Line base hit right field. Verdugo scores. Birdie goes to third. And the Yankees take a 2-0 lead. Let's see if Quattrero comes out. I can see him in the dugout. He's not going anywhere. So a hard line drive hit. Glaber is 2 for 3.
It's Torres' second hit of the night, drives in the Yankees' second run, and it did indeed knock Waka from the game. Torres' RBI single turns out to be the Wendy's-Yankees turning point of the game. Wendy's, the official hamburger of the New York Yankees. Tune into our flagship station, WFAN, tomorrow between 10 and 11 a.m. to correctly identify the Wendy's turning point of the game. You'll have a chance to win 4 Yankees tickets, courtesy of Wendy's, the official hamburger of the New York Yankees. So Quattrero wanted to put out the fire right here with Soto and Judge due up and 2 runners on. He summoned his closer, Lucas Erceg, into the game with 2 outs in the 5th inning. Erceg came through, getting Soto to fly out on a changeup to retire the side. Well, what did Gerrit Cole do in the bottom of the 5th? Well, he retired Gurriel Melendez in order, allowed a hard single to Tommy Pham, but then broke out a new weapon on Kyle Isbell. It was the knuckle curve for strike 3. Hadn't seen too many knuckle curves prior to that at-bat against Kyle Isbell. So Cole threw 5 scoreless. It was 2-0 Yankees. Erceg back out to face Judge to start the 6th. And we saw signs last night that Judge's timing was getting better. Tonight, he got results. Judge led off with a double to left center. He moved to third on a Wells grounder to second, and that brought the infield in for Erceg's meeting with Giancarlo Stanton, who delivers tonight's electrifying drive of the game.
Here's the 2-2. A ground ball at the middle, base hit center field. A hot shot. Judge scores, Stanton at first with a ribby single, and the Yankees take a 3-0 lead.
The electrifying drive of the game brought to you by Audi. Experience a fully electric Audi vehicle at your local tri-state Audi dealer today. Yankees hit them hard off Erceg in the 6th, though they only got the 1 run despite 2 more base runners. Volpe lined it to a hard double play at first to end the inning. Anthony Volpe this series didn't have too many results to show for it in terms of hits in the column, but he made a lot of hard contact. He worked deep counts. He earned his walks. These were encouraging signs for Anthony Volpe after a tough September in which he batted .176, so hopefully it carries over into the ALCS and it produces results. Big-time tension, though, in the bottom of the 6th inning. Michael Garcia led off with a single to right off Cole. Massey hit into a 3-3-6 double play. Garcia, he took exception to Volpe's tag, and he got into an argument with Jazz Chisholm Jr., caused the benches and the bullpens to clear. Much to do and out, nothing really, but order quickly restored. 2 outs, though. Bobby Witt rocked a single to right, and Vinny Pasquantino, 0 for 14 in the series, was up next.
Now here's Cole's 0-2, and it's swung on and hit in the air to left center. A long run for Verdugo, can't get it. Witt rounding third will score, and the Yankees give up a run on the ribby double by Vinny Pasquantino.
It was 3-0 Yanks in the 7th. I beg your pardon. Right there, Pasquantino delivers, gets his first hit in this series. The next hitter was Salvi Perez. He fouled a pitch behind home plate that Austin Wells failed to secure, and that meant second life for Perez.
And Cole deals. Popped up in back of second. On the outfield grass, Glaber makes the catch, and that ends the inning. 1 run, 3 hits, 1 left.
So Cole gets out of the inning, allowing just the 1 run. That double play started by Birdie, though, in the early parts of the inning. That was the defensive play of the game. It was brought to you by Town Fair Tire. Nobody beats Town Fair Tire. Nobody. So 3-1 Yankees. As we go to the 7th, they went down in order against Royals lefty Angel Zerpa. Cole returned for the bottom of the 7th. He quickly recorded 2 outs. He allowed another hit to Tommy Pham. Pham had 3 hits tonight, and for his career, he's now 17 for 39 off Cole. That's near 370 batting average. So Pham was on base, and then Cole faced Kyle Isbell as the tying run.
There's the 1-0. Swung on, hit in the air to right. Soto going back on the track. He makes the catch right at the bullpen screen. In fact, he rested his elbow on the screen as he made the catch. And that was really close to tying the game.
Yeah, I was texting with Suzyn Waldman during the game about that play. That ball is out at Yankee Stadium. That's what we both said. But you know what? We played Game 4 at Kauffman Stadium here tonight. So it was still 3-1 Yankees after 7. The wind also played a heavy role in that. And the wind is still whipping from the right field foul pole back toward left field. So the win, perhaps the fourth outfielder during tonight's game. Nevertheless, still a 3-1 Yankee lead after 7. With 1 out in the 8th, John Schreiber walked Judge, who stole second base. He took third on a wild pitch. Royals intentionally walked Stanton to put runners at the corners. Duke Ellis pinch ran for Stanton, and with 2 outs, lefty Sam Longface Chisholm, he induced a ground out to second for the final out. So Cole was done after 7 innings of 1-run ball. Clay Holmes began the bottom of the 8th. He retired the side in order, and that included getting Bobby Witt Jr. to ground out to shortstop for the final out, and ultimately Witt's final plate appearance of 2024. Yankees didn't score in the 9th, so that meant Luke Weaver would come on to protect a 2-run lead in the bottom of the 9th inning here in Game 4 of the ALDS, and here's how it went down with John Sterling.
Here is the 0-2 to Pasquantino. He struck him out swinging on a change in the dirt. 1 away, and the Yankees are 2 outs away from the American League Championship Series. And Weaver deals, struck him out swinging high fastball. 2 away, the Yankees need 1 more to go to the American League Championship Series against either Cleveland or Detroit. And Weaver deals to Coryell. A high fly to center. This is it. Judge is there. He makes the catch. Ball game over. American League Division Series over. Yankees win. The Yankees win.
3-1 the final. Yankees wrap up the ALDS in 4 games against the Royals. They win it 3-1 as Luke Weaver locks down the save, his 3rd of the series. And if you think back to September the 6th, the day that Luke Weaver became the Yankees closer, Weaver has tossed 15 1/3 innings of 1 unearned ball. He is 7 for 7 in save opportunities, and he struck out more than 50% of the batters that he's faced. So Luke Weaver picks up the save of the game here in Game 4. Today's save of the game brought to you by LifeVac, the original choking rescue device that saves lives. The save of the game and lives too. The Yankee bullpen was lights out here in the division series. 2 more scoreless innings tonight, all behind Gerrit Cole, who picks up the win here in Game 4. He pitches the Yankees to the series clincher, and Gerrit Cole is tonight's player of the game as he earns the win. The player of the game, Cole, brought to you by Card Winner. Yankees take it 3-1. Plenty more to do here on the Verizon Yankees postgame show. Yankee players are still out on the field, mingling with family and friends. A lot of kiddos running around the bases here at Kauffman Stadium as the Yankees shut down the K in 2024. They take it over the Royals in 4 games. They're moving on to the ALCS. We'll take a break. We'll come back with more. This is the Verizon Yankees postgame show on WFAN Yankees Radio. With a chance to clinch the series, Gerrit Cole showed why he is the ace of the New York Yankees. Cole put on a fastball clinic, and he tossed 7 innings of 1-run ball. RBI base hits from Soto, from Torres, from Stanton, and then Clay Holmes and Luke Weaver, each pitching a scoreless inning to close out the Royals and the division series as the Yankees take Game 4 by a 3-1 final and advance to the American League Championship Series. Next game, Game Time, is brought to you by Nielsen Dodge. For the best selection of Chrysler, Jeep, Dodge, and Ram, visit NielsenDodge.com and save today. The Nielsen way. Our next game will be on Monday night. It'll be Game 1 of the American League Championship Series as the Yankees face the winner of the Guardians and the Tigers. First pitch will be at 7:37. The pregame show gets kicked off at 6:55. Until then, for John Sterling, Suzyn Waldman, and producer engineer Matt Shortis here in Kansas City, and for producer Connor Green back in the studios, this is Justin Shackles saying so long from Kauffman Stadium in Kansas City, Missouri. Once again, the final score in Game 4, the Yankees take it 3-1 over the Royals and win the American League Division Series. Have a great night, everybody, on the WFAN New York Yankees Radio Network.
This has been the Verizon Yankees postgame show. Save big when you switch to the network New York City relies on. Head to your local Verizon store and check out the latest deals. Also brought to you by Wendy's, the official hamburger of the New York Yankees. LifeVac, the original choking rescue suction device that saves lives. Peerless and Pavilion, America's best-built boilers and tankless water heaters. By Eastchester Chrysler Jeep Dodge Ram in the Bronx. And by Jackpocket, America's #1 lottery app. This is WFAN Yankees Radio.